We are just going to have a demo session on Microsoft SQL Server 2022. So this is a demo session for a database management system. So here is the course description. The participants who are all going to take the course for Microsoft SQL Server will be definitely able to take up the examination 98364 that is being given from Microsoft, and the name is Microsoft MPE Database Fundamentals. So this course is majorly concentrating for Microsoft SQL Server. With this knowledge, even the people could attempt the concepts in MySQL database as well. So as part of the training, people will be given complete understanding from the basic to the advanced levels of SQL Server. So advanced levels like concepts of query optimization, stored procedures, triggers handling, error logging, and fine tuning of the query, how to optimize the query cost. Such kind of advanced concepts also will be covered in this training. And each sessions will be definitely having hands-on approach and a live coding along with the required software, and the same will be ensured the students are able to cover up the points from their end, and even they are able to do the coding in their uh, desktop. So this will be the very brief things that will be covered as part of this training. And once the students have completed the training from JSANTech, definitely they will be able to clear the exams from Microsoft, which will be the basic identification for them to go into any sort of development team. Even without a database, a complete full stack development is never possible nowadays. So having the SQL Server certification course is becoming a basic requirement nowadays in the market. So the students who are going to complete the database fundamentals training with us will be definitely able to go into a .NET development, Java development, or a Python development with the, with a very strong database knowledge. So why the SQL Server certification is very important. So having and putting a word of SQL Server certification in the resume will be definitely a go for the person to jump into any kind of developmental roles or stepping into a development team. And even in data science, machine learning, AI, automations, and data analyst, the basic prerequisite is handling the database queries and handling the database data in an effective way. So definitely this course is going to be very important for the people who are going to try for the jobs for data science AI, because majorly data is the play there. They are going to have an enormous amount of data. So handling the data is becoming a main key there. And definitely for even for the application developments or the testers, maintaining the records or any database jobs in the database server is a prerequisite. So this course is going to be a very important from their standpoint as well. And the certification will definitely improve your confidence, overall programming skill level, and it's a very important identity in your resume out in the market. It's definitely help you to develop a very good uh, data analysis perspective. Also this course is going to play a very major role, because people, let it be a commercial application or an e-com application or a non-e-com application, handling the data in the database in a very safe and effective way is a key there. So it's definitely a go for the people who are wanted to upskill or change their track from any non-technical level to technical level. Definitely this course is going to be a go for them. So these are the skills that will be covered in the entire training session. The overview of the SQL Server and the importance of database will be covered. The transactions in SQL Server. So what is the DDL? What is the DML? What is the DPL? And what is the DQL? All the kind of transaction level queries will be discussed. and what is the subquery and the types of joins and what is the correlation among the joins and what is the relation between the joins and operation also will be discussed. And whenever we design a table, how a table should be designed, what are the primary keys, what are the important keys that we should put on the tables, and how a constraint should be designed, how a constraint should not be designed, everything will be discussed. And the SQL views, functions, stored procedures, and why these concepts are used in database and how that should be effectively handled also will be discussed. The common table expressions, triggers, operators also will be discussed and why these concepts are used in the recent database queries will be discussed. All the advanced SQL queries and how a query cost could be calculated, how it could be improved, and why that improvement is important, and how that is going to improve the application's performance, everything will be discussed. The error logging mechanism, normalization of the entire tables in the database, and the query optimization. So these are the very at a high level I have explained what are the skill sets that will be covered in this training. So the programming assessments will be given at the end of each session to test the participants' understanding. So even before the testing part, you can query the trainer and ask me, stumble me upon and stop me if you have any doubts. Every weekend we'll be definitely having 1 hour of doubt clearing sessions, and after 3 or 4 skills are covered, definitely a mini project will be assigned to the uh, students or the participants to assess how far they have understood the concepts or the skills they have learned. And finally, at last, when you finish the course, definitely a capstone project will be provided after the course completion. Such after the course completion, people will be provided with 50 free assessment questions for their practice at home.